Rant number 66, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, 87ers, Elitist. Now, this series, the TMNT, has been around for a very, very long time. The publisher, Mirage Studios, created by Kevin Eastman, Peter Lard. If I pronounce his name wrong, I apologize. It came out in an American comic book in 1984 in Massachusetts. And ever since then, it came out in the cartoons within 1987 and took off. And they had the Next Mutation, which is by far the worst show you'll ever watch. Trust me, my brother and I watched it when we were, well, when he was a child and I was in middle school. It was just bad. I'll just put it to you like that. And you have live action adaptations of movies. You have Ninja Turtles 1, 2, Secret of the Ooze, 3, and TMNT, the CGI movie. I love the first movie. I still watch it till this day. It feels like it's related to the comic books. You know, I really love that. I loved it a lot. Turtles 2 was great, but the downhill is the Ninja Turtles 3 is by far the worst movie I have ever watched. Okay, I saw this in Germany the first time, and let me tell you, I was so disappointed with this film. And I watched it again later on in the years, and I still feel not only disappointed, I just was disgusted. The story was crap and boring. The acting was, well, snooze fest. And they made Leonardo, Michelangelo, Donatello, and Raphael, skinny. They made them as skinny as a toothpick. I'm like, I don't remember them being skinny. The first two films, they looked like they were on steroids. Now all of a sudden you trimmed them down and made them look like, those little skinny models that you see on TV or magazines. Sheesh. It was just that bad, man. My favorite turtles of all time: Donatello, Leonardo, Raphael, and Michelangelo. I love Donatello for the fact he's a brilliant scientist, engineer, and he's a technological genius. He wears purple mask, wields bow staff. I love it. I mean, he's my favorite character. I love bow staff. It's cool. Leonardo, y'all know who he is. He's a leader of the Turtles. And he is the oldest of the four. Raphael, bad boy. He's aggressive. The 87 version, he was kind of dumb and whatever. But in 2003, he was straight up. He was Brooklyn. He was so Brooklyn, it wasn't even funny. Michelangelo, they made him dumber in the 2K3 version. I don't know why. I mean, I can see the classic version, even though he was dumb, but he was fun-loving, easygoing, free spirit. Loved comic books, pizza. Yep. But he, in the 2003 version, he was just annoying. He was way, way worse and annoying than he was in the 1987 version. So, my favorite movies is the first one, the second, and that's about it. I seen the third. It was just trash. The fourth movie, I haven't seen it, so I can't judge it. Now, I've been hearing a lot of noise, ton of noise about the fanboys. I know they're fanboys in everywhere, but good God, I did not see this coming. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles has fanboys. How sweet that is. Wow. They're so blind they will believe what the 87ers elitists will tell them. I just put it to you like that. Now, the 87ers elitist, I got two things to say to them. Second reason I can't stand them. Well, actually, no. I got one thing. I got one reason why I can't stand them. They think that the old ones are so much better than the new ones. Yeah, Fast Forward was crap. I'll give you that. Back from the sewers? I only saw a little bit. It's the same thing as 2003 version. And you got 2003 version of the TMNT. It relates to the comic books in 1984, you know? I love it a whole lot. Now, I don't know why the 87ers elitists will sit there and complain and cry wolf. I'm like, oh, the 2003 sucked. No, it doesn't. You want to talk about the worst Ninja Turtles in the entire series, the franchise? Go look at the next mutation. That's an all-time stinker. I don't know why they made that in the first place. And the 87ers elitists are, no, they're not as bad and worse as the G1E, the Transformers Generation 1 elitists, or most people call them the G-Winers. I just can't stand the 87ers elitists for the simple fact that they just love the 1987 version of the TMNT to the point. If you say anything, I mean anything bad about it, and say the new one, such as 2003, is so much better, they will come after you, and I don't know why. They need to back down, shut the hell up, quit crying, and accept the fact that the 2003 is great. Okay? Now, they will go as far as saying, well, the video games of TMNT sucks in today's age. And your point is what? It's immaterial. It has nothing to do with the story of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles itself. So why are you throwing that into the fire? What, just to try to score points? My final thoughts on the 87 elitist. Just back down. Take the Miley Cyrus stripper pole out of your anus. Go smoke 3 blunts. Call me in the morning. And go away. Well, don't call me. Just go away. All you're doing is just making a fool out of yourselves. That's all you're doing. And with that, SA 17, I'm out. Here comes the Various Thoughts, Volume 30.